كبر كيوكي سي 1 اليوم جاب لكم بث ماشي جديد في لعبة الهوب ميتال جير بيس ووكر. نحن راح نبدا لكم بالتختيم ان شاء الله مع اللعبة، وان شاء الله تصيروا معنا باذن الله واحد احد في هذه اللعبة الجميلة. ولا تنسوا أنا معكم اخوكم ابو حمد وكيوكي سي 1. وطبعا هيا بنا نبدا في اللعبة. طبعا عشان مقدمة نلحق عليها. هيا بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله. والله افضل مقدمة كان يصير بعدين. كان يشبه دكتور يا رب يجيب الدوري اليوم. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. والله من افضل مقدم على من صوتي دقيقة. ثواني مشكلة ما ادري كيف نعلي هذا. اوكي نخليه كذا. اتوقع ان لا كذا صوت اللعبة قليل. اتوقع ان كذا الصوت ممتاز، صوتي اعلى من اللعبة يعني، او يب يعني خليه كذا شوي. يب كذا تقريبا يكون. او مشكلة خاف بعدين لما ابدا اكمل اللعب يكون الصوت قليل ما يسمع ابد. اوكي خلونا نيو جيم نلعب يد السوني 5. شو اسمه قاعدين نلعب بيس ووكر. انبوت البلاير نيم ابر كيس سنيك، ولازم نحترم سنيك لو سمحتوا. سنيك بالاركي اوكي سي 1 بالخربوطة. Yes, is this name okay, my friend? Shooter type, control the button on the right hand. The configuration is similar to the mitigate solid 4. Action, you control the camera with your left hand. Configuration, appear on. Enter type, control the camera with your left hand. The configuration is similar to the Monster Hunter Freedom. لا. لحد الحين صعب والله، لأنه سعر رخيص. لو جيت فرصة يمكن أشتريها على البي سي. رسلت دقيقة ثواني. لا مو كذا، هذا النظام العادي صح؟ وش ذا تسلت؟ والله ما ادري. كوبس كوميونيكيشن. انت شايف نزلت اللعبة يا احمد مصارعة السنة اللي فاتت؟ شكلك ما تشوف الاخبار انت. طيب اوكي كنسن. هذا مصارعة بس مو زي اول يعني. اللعبة كل ما تسوء يعني كل مرة تسوء. يا اخواني اعطوني كم دقيقة، ما ادري 10 دقايق يمكن اجيكم. اوكي شوي. باك. I'm back ما فهمتوا. يمكن يعذروني انشغل كل شيء ترى، معليش يعني. تعرفون الخميس وهذا الامور. اذكر قبل ترى لما وصلنا اتوقع صار ينجز فيفا طفش، وقال له قبل ما يصير جيمر ما ثقت اني نجزت فيفا يا طيب. شكلك فاهم غلط. وانا لا حد يفتي من خشمه بالله عليكم الله يرضى عليكم. Select the data and select the game data to memory account sound in game audio calls minimize amount from loading to delete this and start game. So I don't have to see something. اوكي خذ راحتك. small package needed termination full package ما ادري وش الفول باكج. يا حبيبي ايش قاعدين تقولون خلاص. قول لي انستليشن. الو 18 دقيقة ليش؟ احد جدا زين. بم بم بم. والله ترى ما ادري ايش السالفة يا اخواني، بس المهم اني اسوي انستال، ما ادري ايش الانستال اللي قاعد تسويه بس اسوي انستال. اوكي بيانات جديدة. يعجبني انه حاطينه بالعربي. حفك تمام. ما يعجبني محاكي البي اس بي بي اس بي. حبيبي والله اقسم لك بالله خلاص. الداتا انستليشن خاصة من هنا يا شيخ. الله يرضى عليك. تسيير في تاريخ اللي هو 1964 كانت اللي هو الحرب العالمية أو الحرب الباردة قاعدة تصير من الشرق والغرب. واحد من أبطال أمريكا راح انضم لروسيا أو السوفيت يونيون، الاتحاد السوفيتي. كانت معروفة بذا بوس، الأم حقت القوات الخاصة. هي كانت الجندية اللي قادت الحلفاء في الانتصار في الحرب العالمية الثانية. وأيضا برغم ذلك هي أمريكا هي كانت صانع الراس النووي، لكن اضطروا أن يضحون فيها. كانوا بيواجهون يعني حرب عالمية نووية. القوات حقت القوى العالمية ابتعدوا عن هذا الشيء. الاتحاد السوفيتي كان يبون يتأكدون انه ما في اي تدخل من امريكا. فلكذا يبون امريكا كانوا يبون يضحون باللي هو الضباص. الشخص اللي كان مصمم لهذه المهمة كان واحد اسمه سنيك. سنيك قدر انه يستمر في رحلته لمنطقة العدو، وفي النهاية قتل اللي هو الضباص في جروزنيغراد. وهذا اللي هو انقذ العالم. سنيك كان هو بطل حقيقي، واعطيه بلقب بيج بوس. اتباعا انه هو حفلة شو اسمه حفلة الجوائز سنيك. 'Snake' اختفى. 'Snake' 'اختفى. 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 'Sn اوكي. ديفيد هيتر. كريستوفر راندولف. جريد ديسي. كات تابر. فانيسا مارشال. ميليتري سولجرز ويزاوت بوردرز، ما في اللي هو يعني حدود للجنود هذا. في تاريخ 1974 برانكو لاكوس كولومبيا. أنطونيو ديل ريو. ألبرتو ديل ريو. والله يا ريت كانت النسخة الجديدة اللي ألعب فيها، بس للأسف عندي هذه النسخة. Big Boss. S stand for Walk with Elias. ديفيد هايتر او هيتر. سوليد سنيك. لا ما هذا سوليد سنيك. نيكد سنيك اتوقع اسمه. هي بص، هل تبي تعطينا جولة؟ اوكي. البوس راح ينضم لنا. صورنا كيف نسويه بالضبط، بس لازم تعرف اللي حولك وحياتك تعتمد على وين تشوف. أصدق يا اخوان مركز على اللقطات وما راح ننتج. ماشي دوني. Okay.
Good. You should be familiar with the up and down camera buttons now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on. Okay.
Oh, مربع.
Next we'll check your left and right. Look right. Good. Look left. Good. You should be familiar with the left and right camera buttons now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
ثواني يا اخواني اعذروني، اعطوني مدة بس بسيطة وارجع لكم. I'm back with the madness. I'm a champion. I love it. يا اهدى يا MG 89. الله يرضى عليك، الله يرضى عليك، دخلتك غلط الف غلط. اوكي، مرحبا فيكم جميعا يا اخواني منورين. اخواني لا احد يجي يتدخل اي احد. اوكي خلينا نشوف شنو.
You can change the controls anytime in options. Go with the method that works best for you. Next, I'll explain how to change stances. If you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself now. At times, you will need to get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between
والله ترى اخواني معليش اتعلم لاني ما اعرف الا اللعبة.
in either stance. Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down.
ليش ما
I'll
نقدر
say that
نتحرك؟
again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear?
يس عمو.
Good. Next, we'll work on your movement. Use the analog stick to move around.
لا ده ما حتى لو هو ما ينفع تصد عليك كذا.
Decide which to use based on your
حسب متابعين يا MG 89.
Remember that your footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful.
اوكي.
Good. Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way and for getting away when surrounded. You can also use it to jump over small ditches and other obstacles. To roll,
hello.
tap the attack button while running. You got that? Tap the attack button while running. Don't forget it.
لا دقيقة شلون انقص؟
Boss, roll by tapping the attack button while running with the analog stick.
لا دقيقة.
Boss, roll by tapping the attack button while running with the analog stick. Boss, roll by tapping the attack button while running with the analog stick. Boss, roll by tapping the attack button while running with the analog stick.
وعليكم السلام، هلا وسهلا منورة.
Boss, roll by tapping the attack button while running with the
والله
analog
عطيت
stick.
واحدة. منورة اختي.
Boss, roll by tapping the attack button while running with the analog stick. Boss, roll by tapping the attack button while
أيوة
running
أخيرا.
with the analog stick.
تسميني يا سارة. شكرا لك.
That's it. Next, I will explain how to attack without gunfire. You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you, or you may be out of ammo. You'll still need an effective attack strategy. One well-placed strike and the enemy
عاش
won't
شو ادري عنك،
protect it.
كل ما سويت بث تخيلين صار كل ما سويت بث
Press the
يجيني
attack
قاعد يقول
button
لي
while
فيفا
standing
فيفا.
still. On my command.
انا
Press the
اصلا
attack
فيفا
button
ماني قادر
repeatedly
العبها اصلا على
and take
راحتي.
down your opponent. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
Press the attack button without moving, boss.
انت يمس الرجال
I'll explain it again.
يلعب اللي يبي
Strike
ياخذ
an enemy.
كيف.
Press the attack button while standing still. On my command. Press the attack button repeatedly.
هو صدق حرفيا
and take
انا
down your
قاطع
opponent.
الفيفا
Go.
بسبب شو اسمه، بسبب اني ماني قادر العبها يعني. ان شاء الله يوم من الايام ارجع لما اسوي القى لي فرصه يعني. ايوه
That is incorrect, boss.
اوكي دقيقه هدا طيب قم.
Press the attack button without moving, boss. Impressive, boss. Next, we're gonna practice using the stun rod. Hitting someone with the stun rod will shock them with 1.5 million volts. Anyone on the receiving end of that is guaranteed to be out cold. To use the stun rod, press the aim button to ready it, then press the attack button. You'll be glad to know we're using mock stun rods for this training
غير
session.
كذا انا مستمتع
When your
تختيم
partner
اكثر شيء ترى
attacks,
اخواني.
make him believe it's the real deal.
حتى لما تشوفوني بعض الاحيان ما
That is incorrect, boss.
الو هي حتى بصوت شيء يقول لي دوت كوركت حتى ما بديت شيء.
That is incorrect, boss.
ها وش
Boss, please press the attack button while holding down the aim button. That is incorrect, boss.
الو
That is incorrect, boss.
والله انا
I'll
كركت
explain it again.
والله انا
To
كركت
use the stun rod, press the aim button. To ready it, then press the attack button. You'll
دقيقة
be glad to know we're using mock stun rods for this training session. When your partner attacks, make him believe it's the real deal. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
That is incorrect, boss.
كذا
Fine
Tone
work,
it.
boss. Now we'll move on to CQC. CQC, or close quarters combat, refers to when engaging an enemy in battle at very close range. It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat. There are various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them. Don't get cocky because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time. The first technique is throwing your opponent. To do this, position yourself near your opponent and press the attack button while you tilt the analog stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now, wait for my command and throw your opponent.
اوكي
Go!
I'm ready, boss.
ايوه دقيقة لا ثواني
That is incorrect, boss!
دقيقة
Boss, you have to press the attack button as you tilt the analog stick.
ايوه حلو
Impressive, boss! Next, I'm going to teach you how to restrain an opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an enemy, and the bastard's life is in your hands. What you do from there is up to you. Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out. Something to keep in mind. Let's begin. To restrain your opponent, hold down the attack button while near them. Restrain your opponent on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Boss, you have to press the attack button while next to your opponent.
اوكي
Fine work, boss! Now we will throw your opponent after restraining them. To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the analog stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my command. Go!
دقيقة معلش
I'm ready, boss.
اوكي يبغى نوضح شو نسوي
To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the analog stick
No.
when you have them restrained.
والله
Fine
اعطيته
work, boss! Now we will try CQC against multiple enemy opponents.
والله
You can
حلو
also
السكيسي
take out
ترى
a group of enemies by throwing an opponent you have restrained. First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then tilt the analog stick to throw them. By tilting the analog stick toward other enemies.
يا حبيبي شتتني ذلني ماخذ نص اللعبة
On my command. Restrain and then
بس والله
throw
حلو
your
ان
opponent.
علمونا كيف نسوي سكيسي والله
Go!
I'm
لا
ready,
تزال
boss.
ايوه ايوه
That is incorrect, boss!
والله حلوة اوكي على جهتهم
Fantastic! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
That is incorrect, boss!
مال
That is incorrect, boss! That is incorrect, boss!
يا ابني احاول بس ايضا
That is incorrect, boss! Tilt the analog stick while restraining the opponent, boss! Next.
اوكي على
Fine work, boss! All right! Why don't we do something special since the boss is here?
What's
Anyone who
special?
feels like getting their ass kicked, step forward. Don't hold back, boss. When you're
خلاص.
surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
يا لوك.
Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears. Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears. Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears.
Yeah. ايوه ضبطها.
Fantastic!
ايه ضبطها انا.
Again. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
حبيبي يخرب بيتهم ازعاجهم.
Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears. Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears.
ايوه.
Fantastic! And stop! That's it for today. Thank you, boss. Snake!
مين روي كامبل؟ ولا ميلر؟ شكله ميلر صح؟ احتمالية الأكبر ميلر ما أدري ليش. الصوت حقه كان ميلر. يعني ليش الكتسين كذا يعني مشاركات لعبة سنيك ديفيد هيتن.
What's going on, Kaz?
اه كاز يبى
We've got
ميلر.
guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley.
مين؟
I brought him. Made sure we won't follow.
Thank you, big boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Vic boss.
What?
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
We don't do either. مين ذا اللي على اليسار؟
Here.
Thank you. I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee. So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
Roman Galvez Mena. Stephen.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua? No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized. What's your government's take? The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload. Where'd they get that kind of cash? I fear La CIA may be involved.
I see.
The CIA.
Oh,
As you
see.
both know, The United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the US.
And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can't maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent.
هلا منور درمبلز.
True.
درمبلز ترى انضافت ايموجيات جديدة على
We
فكرة.
can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The governments agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do.
Hold it. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No, we've only left our countries behind.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't gonna do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know.
No, I'm not here on their behalf.
So, what are you doing here?
For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
يكون هذه في متل جير شو اسمه متل جير جراوند
No
زيروز.
kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace.
معنا كلهم
Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in la Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured.
يكون
She's only a child, 16 years old.
دقيقة.
They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
الله الله.
She's huérfana. Her mother died when she was small, and she lost her grandparents in the Civil War. She hates war with a passion
بس
like no
خلاص.
other.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose.
شلون عند عين الصقر ميهوك يا حبيبي ولا
Get
ايش؟
them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
صادو من غير ما يدري شكو صادو من فعندنا شخصيتين باز والثاني بطق جونزاليس شي. باز مثل كاز an army without borders ما في اللي هو شو اسمه حدود للجيش. يقصد فيه جيش اللي هو لوفي سيمباي لا ما سنيك. والله لعبة جميلة بس ناقصني ان العب الاتش دي.
Miller here. Do you copy, Snake? I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear minute to refresh your memory. Use the analog stick to move. Use the directional buttons to change views. To change your settings, use the start button to open the menu. There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice? Select a target and squeeze on the trigger to select a weapon. Hold the circle button, then hold the R button. Then use the left and right buttons to make your selection. Ready your weapon with the R button. Then press the square
ايه مو
button
سهل
to
مرة،
fire.
بس الجديد حق الريماستر مدري
Select equipment by holding the L button while pressing the circle button. From there, press the left or right button
كانت
to
افضل
make
يعني
your
شو.
selection. To check your map, press the start button to open the menu.
بالله عليك درمبلت عندك شو اسمه اللي هو بوينت حق ال شو يسمونه الصفارين، حق البوينت حق البابل ذا حق الفقاعة، عندك نقاط؟
The M16 is a standard assault rifle,
طيب
capable of
طيب يمديك تجرب عادي يا ابو 300 ذا اللي حق اللي يعطيك عشوائي. ابى اشوف هل باقي الايموجيات موجودة ولا بس من جواه عادي ولا لا.
The over-the-shoulder view allows you to aim with a high degree of precision. Body part positioning correction will automatically shift your aim to hit nearby body parts. If you want to change the aim
شفت
settings,
زين الحمد
take a
لله
look
طلعت
under
موجودة.
options.
ايه
Enemy
هذا
vital
جديد.
points can bring them down with a single shot. You can also intentionally avoid lethal shots. Say if you just want to slow the target down.
انا ضايف 5 ايموجيات فهمت.
22 tranquilizer gun can put enemies to
حتى
sleep.
المشتركين سبسكرايب التير الاول عنده 5 ايموجيات.
Tranquilizer rounds are hard to come by. Don't waste them.
دقيقة.
The facility you're headed for is past that fence. A grenade should be able to take out that gate. Grenades
Sun Road.
explode. You throw them, Snake. Use the R button to ready throwing weapons. Once you're ready, hit the square button to throw. When using throwing weapons, hold the attack button down longer to throw farther. You won't throw the weapon until you let go of the button.
ابيض خطين. ادق على مين يا ابني؟ قاعد يعلمني ولا بتحكم دي؟ يا ابني فيه مشكلة لو انه بس اوكي قبل هذا المشكلة الكاميرا ما تغير مع تغير الاتجاه. ما يقدر يتحرك لما اكون مضبوط. ثواني. ايش؟ يا رجل يا ابي عليكم السلام كيف حالك؟ لازم جرينيد. طيب اوكي طب قول من الصبح جرينيد.
Reach
Okay.
the objective when you clear the jungle.
والنعم فيك يا
Head
فهد.
east.
أخيرا طلعت في المكان.
I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. Break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess. You're doing it for her, aren't you? For her.
باص شكله يسوي عشان باص ولا إيفا. شكله 1974 برانكو كوستو كولومبيا. يب بيسوي عشان هذه.
Are they still here?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, Kaz. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business.
المرسناليز هم شغالين.
Look,
تمام.
it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this security company really is.
Come on, Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Awesome.
Our friend, the professor, is likely KGB.
Oh.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
Ah, this damn thing won't light.
KGB اتوقع تابع روسيا.
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the professor.
انت تعمل Oh.
I was a heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
I don't have a name. Stop using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it, its economic production, shipping lanes, and strategic value. We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. First comes Nicaragua, toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state.
You think America's just gonna let that happen?
Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already here.
And that's the armed group inside Costa Rica.
Precisely. It's clear that they've been sent in to disrupt our efforts across the border in Nicaragua.
نيكاراغوا.
Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica is CIA capital. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then, drive them out of the country.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA?
What about her? That was all just an act?
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No. I had good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain. Perhaps they saw something they weren't supposed to. Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
A cassette tape?
Paz took this during her escape.
يب هذا متذكر جراند زيرو.
She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
What is that?
يب هذا اللي شو اسمه
Portable
مسكوها.
stereo cassette player. The first of its kind.
Ah, I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
What is that? A quetzal?
The phoenix bird.
Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon this.
So? So what?
Now it gets interesting.
Poisonous. I get rid of it. I chase it back to its nest. You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's all... Many people... I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Paz.
Huh?
Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the boss.
What?
You call loyalty.
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent.
Ideology.
The
Feeling.
song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
تقريبا
What's
قول.
it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your mentor? Your mission or
هذا
your
في
release?
منطقة الثالث.
I am loyal to
Boss
myself.
is alive in Costa Rica.
لا
As I
مستحيل.
understand it, she was your commander, fought by
لا،
your
لا.
side,
مستحيل.
and
مستحيل
that you
عايشة.
killed her under orders from the CIA, thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss.
ما قاعد يسجل الماضي يطلع الامور عند يروح يخلص المهمة عشان البوس. The boss. Big
Well,
boss.
what'll it be? Will you take the job?
No.
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country? Then I suppose you won't need this.
Wait!
Snake?
I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Okay. For peace, then.
Cute. البرتقال ديسو. اتوقع قبل متى جير جراوند زيروز. يبا قبل متى جير جراوند زيروز. بس ان حبستي هي الموجودة اتوقع في جراوند زيرو. باسكولا دي البا كوستاريكا.
There they are. CIA mercs. Snake, you've got to get past them undetected. Avoid combat whenever possible.
هذا مشكلة ما لقيت الا انا افويد كومبات.
This is a sneaking mission. Hide behind stuff. Take the long way around. Whatever it takes to stay out of sight. Your gun is a last resort. It could just as easily kill you as save you. The percentage in the upper right is your camo index. The lower the number, the more easily you'll be spotted. Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your camo index. Your fatigues will act as camouflage.
اوكي.
I'm seeing things.
مشكلة حط راسه علي. لا دي.
Unfortunately, you can't crawl this time around.
هلا من ورا هنا. هاي هاي. يا. شكرا ايما. ها
Not
ايه.
enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
حبيبي not enough room. انا تو شو اسمه. طب الحين شو الحل الحين؟ اوكي. طيب الحين وين نروح؟ مشكلة الطريق من وين؟ هذا مضيع الخريطة.
The indicator in the upper right serves as a compass and shows sound sources. Pay attention to your surroundings. Make your way east.
اوكي حلو. لا فتح معي بس قالوا لي بس ما استخدمته لحدين. ايوه هذا لحدين يعني ما سويت لي. اوكي. بسكر ما لعبته بس والله ما اعرف قصتها. هو مشكلة تحكم شيء صعب لان لعبة بي اس في يعني لو كانت لعبة
Looks like you're inside the compound. Security is tight. Stay sharp.
تختيم. مشكلة حاولت اني اتابع بس طلع كان طويل يعني للاسف. يعني مدة الحلقة في ناس يعني مصورينها ساعتين الحلقة الواحدة و14 مقطع. فيعني يمكن اجلس شهر عليه. المشكلة ما يديني اذبح من هنا صح. طيب وين الطريق؟ يبغانا نروح رسم الله دي كوجيما رجع على حركته. ما يبطلها دي كوجيما. شت. حبيبي ايش الحشرة دي؟ ايه
Hey! Hey! Is somebody there?
You're looking for a two-story building to the east.
اوكي ميشن كومبليت. كان نفس نظام شو اسمه لعبة بورتبل ابس، بس هذه اهم من بورتبل ابس يعني.
Yes, sir, we broke him. We acquired the whereabouts
What?
of target 500.
مين ذا؟
Acknowledged. Spears are loaded.
مين
The
ذا؟
barge has cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
ها صار لنا ايش في؟ اوكي اوكي مربع. توني ادري ان فينا اول مرة ادري عن ذي.
Where's it headed? What is it? Air suit! In the mountains! What's up there?
What? وش ذا؟ منظرات شكلها يمكن. قص ارتست اشلي وود، يوجي شيناكاوا.
This is Snake. Kaz, can you hear me?
مين
Loud
هذا؟
and clear. You found a radio.
It's got a
هذه
circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
The radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo spears.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy Mother of God.
directed by Hideo Kojima. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. And that's the bottom line. Stone Cold Tattoo. يعني يا اخواني بعد بكره ان شاء الله اللي هو الاليمينيشن شامبر في جدة. جدة كده ايتو بحر. ثلاثة من عشرة. تراكشن بونص 3 من 10. ليش؟ اشتغلني انا في بونصات. يشترى امي. انميز لفت نير دف. اوكي كلير تايم 7 دقايق. حلو والله ممتاز. خلصنا ب7 دقايق و57 ثانية. هذا شيء انجاز واول مرة جبيه يعني. متل جير. obtain design specs for the following weapon item M1C design specs. Design specs.
How's that map, Snake? Think you can use it?
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of points. No routes. I need better intel on the lay of the land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Commandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. The KGB is staying behind the scenes. I'm not sure the Sandinistas are aware of what's really going on.
Still can't believe anybody would bring nukes here.
Yeah, that's a shocker. Costa Rica's party to the Tlatelolco Treaty, which declares Latin America a nuke-free zone. Based on Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles, it bans the testing, use, import, or deployment of nuclear weapons. If word of this gets out, Opino will be forced to act. It'll cause an international uproar.
The treaty was signed to prevent another Cuban Missile Crisis. If the U.S. itself is gonna scrap it...
Latin America is too close to spawning another Cuba or 2 already. The entire continent would become one big powder keg.
Well, if they did bring nukes, we can't let them get away with it.
Are they planning a test? Showing off? Or is it all to keep the anti-American movement in check?
Good question. Why bring them here? I can't figure it out.
Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, the professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. It looks like hell. But as long as you're with us, we'll make it heaven. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven, our mother base. And with this foothold, we'll back you up even better than before. We're gonna turn this pile of junk into something big.
صدق يتكلمون كل عن النيوك. صدق يجيبون نيوك هنا لكوستاريكا. نتكلم عن اتفاقية اليابان. وش ذا؟ هذا view staff roster and from teams. لا تقول لي يرحمني ودينك. play match versus other. اوه يمدينا نتحدى ناس ثانيين. هذا developer bones. سبب التوتوريال من الخلق. اوكي عندنا 16A1. يحتاج لنا اغراض مثل النانليث المنسلايزر. اوكي خلاص هذا وشو مارك 72 يحتاج لازم ليفل 7 وهير مرضي يكون عندهم. هذا ليفل 28 واللي فلازم نطور مع الوقت يعني بيلتفت على الأسلحة. يعني عجبتني النظام صراحة كان زي كود يعني. راشن عندي 33 اوكي. هذا اللي شفت له ميشن سلكتر مبارك الميشن. هذا وشو اللي هنا سيف بلاي جيم. خلينا نسوي سيف سكسسفولي. هذا اوبشن ادجست جيم سيتنجز نورمال فايب. من عذر هذا قصة خلنا نستجيب العيد نستجيب العيد فيها. هذا انا ما ادري المشكلة يعني سالفة هذا، يعني اذا كان نفس ال اوكي ايش سأل؟ لا 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 لا. Use fault and recovery to receive the radio soldier. You can the radio soldier. اوكي وش ثاني؟ هذا الاوبننج يعني. كاتسينز هذا هذا يمدينا نسوي كوب. هنجرب
The
ندخل.
boss has infiltrated the area around the coastal supply facility and knocked out the soldier there. But we can't just leave him there to be found. I need you to get in there and capture the unconscious soldier using the Fulton recovery system. Do it quickly before he comes to.
ها وش البريبريشن؟ كم عندنا؟ والله اذا كان نص نظام شو اسمه خلنا بالله برتب الابس يمكن احتمالية. It's not available this. يبغانا نجمع لنا ناس يعني.
The boss has infiltrated the air. Snake, I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
Is she okay?
No need to worry. She's tougher than you think.
Still just a kid.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
I'll put her on.
Snake,
Paz, where are you?
Ciudad Colon. A school. The teacher told me to stay here until things quiet down.
Teacher? Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's probably good advice.
See, he has a radio in his room, so we can talk anytime.
Pretty fancy for a teacher.
Promise me, Snake, that you'll bring back peace, and
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
thank you. Snake, if you need to know about Costa Rica, the geography, the climate, the wildlife, anything, just ask me. I know about its history and laws too. We learned it all in school.
Got it. I have a question. I'll ask. What?
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society, and that war is a constant threat to our relationships with others.
That's right.
So, to achieve peace, we have to create it ourselves. Crying about it won't bring it about or make it last. Each one of us must go and seek it out.
You won't find it without making sacrifices.
Soul
No offense, but I don't know what peace is. Never felt what it's like. Huh. Never even been interested in it.
Snake?
Oh, sorry. Listen, Paz, I think your ideas are admirable. And I hope they turn out to be right.
Yeah, me too.
Peace is in your name. Who better to help bring it back?
Thanks, Snake. I will be here whenever you need me. See you later.
Snake, use your radio to call people, but stay alert. You're in the middle of a mission and can't afford to let your guard down.
Got it.
Need to know more about Costa Rica? Paz can help you out.
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
From what I've seen, it looks like nukes.
Agreed. The key thing now is to confirm whether those spears really are what we think they are, and if so, why they're here.
Follow the transport route. Find the nukes.
That's what I'm thinking. First, we should make contact with the Sandinista Comandante. They can tell us more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their hideout's already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinista's Comandante. Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the Fulton recovery system. You choose how to handle it, boss.
والله يا اخواني اذا في احد عنده اللعبة يدينا. والله شكله بجيب احد يلعب معي اللعبة. A country without an army. Chapter 1. الدولة بدون جيش. اللي هي كوستاريكا. تن تن تن. صدق ما زي ننقذ بعض الجنود يعني.
Head for the FSLN boathouse. It's northwest of there. You can use the radio you just picked up by pressing the start button to open the menu window. You know you can assign the radio to the select button by choosing options from the menu window.
Can't be imagining things. What's going on? The enemy's here!
You've been spotted. Run for it. It's either that or take out every last enemy soldier.
المشكلة ما ادري وين الطريق انا. انا وين رايح انا؟ تيري. شوف الطريق الثاني. تيري انا بعد الاوتو ذا.
That area is not part of the mission.
اوكي. هذا كان يذكرني شو اسمه بوس.
Wait. Somebody there?
The enemy's here!
They spotted you. Get out of there.
مشكلة واحد جالس يطلعك كذا محاشرك.
The boathouse should be close by. Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Commandante.
راشم راشم. لا
You've lost them, but they're still on the hunt.
Somebody's here!
Stay sharp.
ها
Enemies close by!
You've been spotted. Run for it. It's either that or take out every last enemy soldier.
HQ, come in.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. Contact lost. Going to alert status.
Understood. The enemy should still be nearby. Find him.
ما الطريق.
HQ, come in.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood. Stay vigilant.
بس
Good. Now meet with the FSLN Commandante. He's inside the boathouse.
صدق بصمة. يعني العلي لولي لولا. شكلها شبيهة للبوس.
No way. What do we do?
شبيهة البيج بوس.
Sandinista's right. I'm looking for someone.
¡Mi viejo! Shh. He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax, I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar?
I'll take whatever you've got. I owe you one.
I owe you.
But I prefer cigarettes, you know.
Amanda
How do I
Valvinco
look?
Libre.
A little like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano, a photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures
يا
of
أنا هو
birds.
تين.
Birds?
Yeah, telephotos.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh,
Let me smoke
okay.
too.
We can talk until I finish this. Chico!
Tell me what's going on here.
This place is crawling with soldiers. They don't look like private security, more like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codessa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are UCLA's.
UCLA's. La CIA.
I saw them, setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
They have a base near here.
There's a factory to the north, across a suspension bridge.
Factory to the north, across a bridge. Have you seen the big transport boat? Mercenary crew on the Rio del Jade.
You mean the barge? It's upstream from here. Up toward Irasu.
Any idea what's on it?
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there, but I don't recommend going to the mountains. We've lost a lot of people there. They take us captive, torture us for information about our compas, and then they kill us like pigs.
Got it! All right!
This was our last hideout, the final refuge for El Frente, after being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then, El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo. Mi viejo. Papá. Yo es la esperanza. Our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy of La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me comandante.
Amanda!
See what I mean?
El Colibri!
Huh? وش الباص؟ أنا مين؟ أنا أشوف المتل جيم.
Get down!
أيوه
What the hell?
Es un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot!
No, he won't survive the fall.
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa and suffer their torture. Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well repay. Over here! Fine, Chico! ¡Venceremos!
زي ما زراش. سي سي اكيد عشان ذبحت 4 من 3 ولا فيزز 3. شو اسوي يا اخي؟ لعبة غبية. وانا كل شيء احطه باللعبة، كان ما جبت العيد حطيته باللعبة.
Snake, what was that thing?
Whatever it was, it looked unmanned.
Unmanned? I'd heard rumors, but an operational unit?
What the hell is going on here?
Not to quote Amanda, but the hardware they've got here isn't just unusual, it's overkill, which means one thing. It's nukes. So the question now becomes why?
We can't make that call yet. We need more intel.
How? Our source is dead.
But his daughter isn't.
Good thinking. We can follow her. Head for the next outpost and make contact with Amanda if she's still alive.
Roger.
رباط الرايفز والمرضي. هذا بس. زي ما زرج. وش ذا؟ هذا اللاين. اخزن. اوكي، اخزن هنا مرة ثانية عشان لا قدر الله. ايوه، انظف كل شيء. اوكي، على العموم كذا وصلنا لبث اخواني. لا تنسون زر اللايك، السبسكرايب والكومنت. يعطيكم الف عافية جميعا. شكرا لكل متواجد في هذا البث الجميل. نراكم ان شاء الله لاحقا في وقت لاحق باذن الله. الواحد عد نشوفكم خير، والسلام وبيس. جود باي.